Good morning, Talent. It's Sunday. We're coming to very close to the end of 1 week after the most devastating, catastrophic experience this Rogue Valley has seen, at least in my lifetime. There are no words that can adequately express the sorrow that we're all experiencing for the tremendous loss of our homes, our neighbors that are displaced, and, you know, God forbid if this even gets a little bit worse. But at the same time, there's also no words that express the gratitude and the uplifting efforts that are happening here in Talent as we chart a course forward, looking for ways to recover our community. And hopefully, from my point of view, and the point of view of all the people that I'm talking to, neighbors and Talent, we get our families back home, and that we rebuild this community with the people that were here. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to find ways to get the families that have been displaced right back here in Talent as soon as possible. I want to say that there is a lot of efforts going on in Talent. Talent is now back open in areas that are not under evacuation 3 orders. The standing houses, water is running, but it's not potable. You do need to boil it for at least 5 minutes. Power is on the way in, but I understand it's still going to be several days. There's just a lot going on. So I'm downtown right now. I'm going to turn, you can see in the background, total devastation. Where this fire burned, it burned completely. It burned everything to the ground. And so I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see what's happening down at Talent Maker City. Some of the great offerings that are being presented down here for emergency supplies, food, where you can make donations for food, also where you can pick up food. There's a water supply, a potable water supply, and then also information center. So let's get this turned around. I'll try to speak up so you can hear me. I always have to figure out how to turn the camera around. Okay, there we go. All right, here we are at Talent Maker City. I'm heading down the street towards the water station where you're going to be able to pick up water supplies, and I'm going to let Allison French tell you more about what they have and how you can pick it up and how you can utilize it. Hi, Allie.
Hey, Barbie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you got going on here?
Community, that's what we got going on. We have potable water. We have tons of water over at the station as well, but if you need water for your dogs, cats, animals, yourself, we have 2-gallon containers that you can come fill, take the container with you back to your house. Water is here, it's ready for you. We got hand sanitizer set up so you can stay clean while you fill up your water. Please come take advantage of this service for you. This is here for the community right now.
Hey, Allie, can you tell us a little bit why it's so necessary to pick up potable water right now?
Right now, the city water, if you live in Talent and surrounding areas, the water is not drinkable right now. So please don't drink your own water. If you have water at your house, boil it before you use it for any drinking purposes. It's not safe to drink yet.
Okay, thank you. And how long are you going to be here today?
We're here from 9 to 7 every day. We are here, and if you want to come down and drop off supplies, you can. But if you are in need, this is the place to come. We've got ice coming later on today. If you have coolers at your house, you can fill up your ice chest. There's so much food. Please come take food, hand sanitizer, feminine hygiene projects. You can go check it out over there. But we've got a lot of stuff here for you people. People have been so generous. Thank you, everyone, for donations.
And no clothes.
No clothes at this location. No
Okay.
clothes at this location.
And one more question I have is, if somebody wants to pick up water, do they just come straight to the station?
They can come straight to the station. It's like we've got potable water. We've got a hose attached. We have containers. You can fill your own container. You grab one of these, and we have 250 of these have been donated from Quantum Innovations in Central Point. And we have more coming if we need them. So come down and help yourself.
Thank you, Quantum. Okay, Allie, thank you so much. I'm going to move over to the information board. Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Okay. So now heading into the lot, we've got Ryan Wilcoxon, Executive Director of Talent Maker City, standing by what is an active, evolving information board. Ryan, what do you got going on over here?
In addition to everything else, we've got this big information board. So people looking for information who might not be connected right now, they can come down, look at everything we have up here, from household waste dumpster locations scattered about Talent.
So dumpster locations in Talent for household waste only. Now,
no electronics, no fire damage stuff, just stuff that might have rotted in your fridge.
Yep.
We've got locations for drinking water wells that are opened up. You can go get clean water at these wells. We also have a ton here, obviously. Needs and requests: if you need something specific that you don't find here or can't find around town, come put it here. We have people looking to donate specific things.
So what you're saying is, if somebody has specific needs, you can actually come down here and list it yourselves, so that you guys can respond to those needs.
That's right. We have people coming who want to donate, coming and looking, seeing what they can go grab somewhere. So if you need something, come down, and if we don't have it, you can request it.
That's great.
We have volunteer signups. We're pretty good for today, but if you're interested, we'll be here for days, I imagine. So come on down if you want to do a couple-hour shift or two. You can do that. You can also find more info there. It's probably easier just to shoot it.
Yeah.
Community messages also. If you're wondering if somebody is safe or whatever, come down, put it up here, and if they're not connected, maybe they'll see it here. You can also find a lot more information on our website, talentmakercity.org, and that's probably the best way to do it.
So are you saying that you have an information kiosk on your website?
We have several pages, resources and support. We have a page dedicated to this effort. We've got a donation page to help support this volunteer relief effort. And just general information that will be updated throughout the day or week as new stuff develops.
Great. And talentmakercity.org, is that the...
Talentmakercity.org.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for setting this up. Information is king right now, and that's really great. So now I'm going to go over to Laura, who is a board member here at Talent Maker City, and we're going to talk about everything that we just talked about in Spanish now. And Laura, if I could, let's start with, can you tell us about the water station and what the purpose of that water station is?
Tenemos una estación de agua, es agua que se puede usar, es agua limpia. Si usted tiene contenedores grandes, se pueden llenar aquí. Si no tiene contenedores grandes, tenemos un contenedor por persona, pues es como de 2 galones más o menos, que se puede llenar ahí. Tenemos también agua para beber aquí. Si usted necesita agua para beber, tenemos aquí, y vamos a tener hielo, pero hasta en la tarde. What else do I do?
Okay, great. And so now can you tell us about the information board?
Aquí tenemos esta pared de información. En esta de aquí es el área donde, estos son los lugares donde usted puede llevar su basura. No, por favor, no lleve baterías o electrónicos. Solamente es para llevar basura. Por ejemplo, si usted limpió su refrigerador, todo lo que se echó a perder del refrigerador lo puede llevar a estos lugares que son de Talent, la primaria de Talent, Elementary School, el departamento de policía de Talent, el parque Catherine Springs. Y tenemos también los lugares donde tienen agua para beber, que está limpia. Estas son las direcciones donde usted puede acudir. Si usted tiene alguna necesidad, puede venir con nosotros y nosotros la vamos a escribir aquí para después solicitarla y se le puede ofrecer a la comunidad. También tenemos una lista de voluntarios. Si usted habla español y puede venir a ayudarnos, sería de una gran ayuda. Necesitamos más gente que sea bilingüe para ayudar a la comunidad latina aquí en nuestra locación. Solo tenemos 2 personas que hablan español. ¿Qué más? What do you need?
Tell me also about what you guys need here and what you don't need here.
Necesitamos tanques de propano, los que se usan para las estufas de gas, los chiquitos. Si tienen de esos, son bienvenidos. Necesitamos baterías AA y no estamos aceptando ropa, no estamos aceptando comida que es perecedera, que se eche a perder. No necesitamos de esa comida. Y estamos ofreciendo, como ya les había dicho, agua para beber, comida enlatada, comida que es seca, como nueces, cereales. Tenemos artículos para la higiene íntima de las mujeres. Tenemos papel higiénico, pañales, comida para bebés y algunas latas de fórmula. También tenemos pan, algunas frutas que están aquí. De verdad, si pueden pasar por las frutas para que no se nos echen a perder, están aquí. Y si usted no tiene electricidad y necesita poner a cargar su celular, tenemos una estación para poner a cargar el celular y pueda comunicarse con los suyos.
And then tell me one last thing. Volunteers. Do you need volunteers? And what about bilingual volunteers?
Yeah, I just say that.
Okay, you did? Okay, great. So I'm not bilingual, obviously. I know a little bit of Spanish, yeah. So thank you so much. And if there's anything else that you want to add?
Oh, yeah. Vamos a estar aquí todos los días de 9 de la mañana a 7 de la noche. Vamos a estar aquí. Si usted no habla inglés, no importa, aquí estamos para ayudarle en lo que necesite. Y pues si pueden compartir esto en sus redes sociales, sería de mucha ayuda. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so please, talent folks that are watching this, join me in thanking these incredible volunteers that have made this effort happen and bringing food and water and important supplies to talent folks. We want to say thank you to the volunteers. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Heather, can you give us a little quick update on what's happening with the schools?
Well, what I do know about the schools right now is that we're not starting school this week. So if anybody's thinking that's happening, we have an indefinite start date right now. Our primary focus is to contact all of our families, make sure everybody is safe, sheltered, fed, just to make sure that we can account for everyone and to make sure that they've got all their necessities and everything they need. One thing to keep in mind if you're with the Kingstown School District is that the Home Depot station up there is trying to bring families in and provide any kind of assistance, get them out to the expo for now, hopefully not for long. And
Propane's a big request.
Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you. All right, well, that's it for me today here. I'm going to do a couple of more live broadcasts this afternoon, just so that we can try to get as much information out to you as possible. Remember that there are dumpsters throughout the community. There are limitations about what you can put in them. It's really just household waste. They're there because we know there's going to be a lot of refrigeration that's going to need to be wasted, and the trash companies probably just won't be able to keep up with it. So the number one question I'm getting from people is, how can I help? And I always say that the best help we can give is to help the people that are already tooled up, already know how to give good help, already know how to provide for the people that are displaced, that are already gathering that information. And it is the best and direct help. I do have a foundation link on my Facebook page, on my personal profile, Darby Ayers Flood, Darby Ayers, AYERS hyphen Flood, FLOOD. And there's a link right there where you can donate cash, and those funds will go directly to 5 local organizations that are already tapped into the communities that have been hardest hit. and providing hotel vouchers, providing gift cards, and making sure that people are safe and provided for at this time. And that list of grantees is in the link that I have on my Facebook page. So I really invite you to please go to that Facebook page. $5. We can do this $5 at a time. But if you have 10, 20, or 100, that'll get us there faster. That'll get people put up at hotels. That'll get people put up at provided for with gift cards. That website immediately got $10,000 as seed money, and that money immediately went out directly to people who have been displaced. So it is exactly the kind of cash contribution and the use of those monies that really provide the greatest value for our community at this time. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I plan to jump on a couple times today, so please hang with me as I provide you more information. And just a last FYI, I'm down by Town Hall. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you the dumpsters we've been talking about. I think this is key. I want to thank all of the organizations that have helped get all of this together. Talent Maker City, Rogue Climate, Rogue Action Center, on the ground right here in Talent, taking good care of us. Also, Emily Berlant, Council President, who coordinated the garbage, facilitating our ability to throw our household trash away. And then the city, of course, who is just working morning, noon, and night to provide for our safety. And then all of your elected officials. I've heard that there's concerns that we haven't been in front of the communication enough, and I want to assure everybody it's because every single elected official in the city of Talent is working very hard on different efforts to make sure that we are positioned for recovery, and both in our immediate needs and our long-term needs. Your city is working very hard for you, and we can't. Communication, while very, very important, isn't always very easy to get to. So we're trying to do that better, but also what we're doing is working on projects as well. So I'm going to turn this around and show you the dumpster. Also going to say hi really quickly to Councilor John Harrison, who just pulled up. Hey, John, what's going on?
How are you doing?
Doing all right. Just...
It's quite an experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been down there helping my neighbors board up some stuff. I got more plywood for them, so I'm here to help if you need me here. My house, I don't know how it made it. All the homes burned down around it. The back's burned up, but we got everyone out of our neighborhood. We got them out of there.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, John and Kitty Harrison are very involved with our local CERT organization and stayed on the ground and really worked hard to get people out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, Kitty just went door to door because we went for a walk. So she went door to door, knocked on every door. We got all the old people out, and then they had an hour to load their cars. It's 17 of the 34 homes are gone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And this is down in the the Willow Springs neighborhood. Yeah. And then my understanding is that you've been down there ever since, taking care of your neighbors.
Stayed the night and helping the neighbors. We put out spot fires for a day and a half.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
There's hosing. People are going to have to buy new hoses. But that's what we had to do.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of couple young men down there, so we got to put out the fires for the Wednesday mostly, and then the ones that popped up on the next day.
Yep. No question. No question, you guys put in the hours. Thank you so much.
Did they get the water truck here?
Yes, there is a water truck over at Talent Maker City. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for your efforts. And
should I go on over there or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Lee Fox's water truck. He was able to get one running, so I turned him over to Julie.
Yeah, I think it's around the corner. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for joining me for now, and we'll catch up with you later when we've got more information. I would say I wish you were here, but that may not fit this time.